Hi everybody, this is Tara with Happy Bellies. And for those who don't know me, I am a holistic nutritionist, and so I work a lot with people with digestive issues and various health issues, mild and severe, chronic, temporary, what have you. And then I also work with people who are on the Body Ecology Diet, healing, whatever it might be. Many of us come to the Body Ecology Diet, or many people do come to the Body Ecology Diet to heal yeast overgrowth, bacterial overgrowth, a viral overgrowth. So that's just a little taste of who I am. You can learn more about who I am and what I do at happybellies.net. Happybellies.net. So today I just wanted to jump on and go through the body ecology supplements for you all. There's a lot offered, and I've been using them on and off for going on 9 years. And so, or 9 years, I'm going on 10 years actually. And so, though I don't use all of them anymore, I do still have them all. So I'm going to set this over here. And I did do a write-up on my website on my favorite supplements for the Body Ecology Diet. And so I talk about them all there very briefly, and then my goal is to write about each of them individually as well. I just haven't gotten to it yet. So let's see. I'm going to start with Ancient Earth Minerals. And this is one that I still take today. And this is great for just about anybody. And you can take quite a few of these every day, no problem. Very alkalizing, very grounding. If you're feeling at all, your blood sugar's all over the place, or you're feeling a little spacey, you're just feeling off, and you want to feel anchored in, great. Like before I do something like this, would be a great time to take this. Like if you're having any jitters in any way, awesome. I mean, these are minerals. They're humic and fulvic minerals, and they're ancient earth minerals. So they are very recognized in your body. Your body easily takes in these minerals and uses them. So take 3 capsules in the morning and 3 at bedtime. I don't know if I've ever done that. I feel like I've just taken them whenever I feel like taking them. They're great for the morning though. The morning and the first thing in the morning and the last thing at night. So are great because they really help stimulate the body, and they're great for detoxification, and those are just natural times of the day when your body is more ready to detox. Like most of us will poop early in the morning, and then at night it gives your cells, your body, something to feed on, because at night, we may sleep, our minds may sleep, our bodies may rest, but our body is very busy at night. In fact, very busy, detoxifying and cleansing and rebuilding. So great alkalizing mineral. Even if you just take 1 or 2 here and there, this is what I would put. I do have these in my purse. I have like a little vitamin tin. This is one that goes in there. I don't know any side effects. I work with a lot of people who take these ancient earth minerals. I don't know of any side effects. I've never heard of any. So all around good one. It nails a lot of minerals. So go on the Body Ecology Diet and you can see a full list of the humic and fulvic minerals that this uses. Okay? This is really great for if you do a colonic or an enema. You could pour this into your enema water. You could stick it up your butt, a capsule. Okay? For those of you on the Body Ecology Diet, that is not strange at all. I've never done that, actually. I just take it internally. Before I do a colonic, I take 1 or 2, and then I make sure to take a couple in the evening after I do a colonic. Great. Okay. I wish I could have a place. I have my cat in my lap. He's so cute right now. Look at how cute he is. How do I kick him off? I know I want to put the tray on my lap so you guys can still see them, but and I'm missing the lid if you notice. Here, I'll show you what they look like. Very simple. Okay, next up, Assist Full Spectrum. This is an all-around good digestive enzyme, and so it has lipase for fat. It has hemicellulase, I think cellulase, I think that's how you call it. This is what breaks down the biofilm. For those of you who have stubborn yeast overgrowth, candida, that sort of thing, your body protects the pathogens, the bad bacteria, with what's called a biofilm. The hemicellulase eats through that biofilm and eliminates it. It has a bunch of stuff in there. This is really great for, let's see, I take this when I don't actually take this that much anymore, hardly ever. I take now HCl because I do a lot more animal food now. That's what they look like. I do eat a lot of animal food, breakfast and lunch and snacks, mostly meat and vegetables. And so I take HCl if I take that at all to help me digest. This is more for plant-based meals, so carbohydrate-heavy meals. If you have a hard time digesting just all-around food, take this. If it's not a meat, you don't really need to take it with meat. I would suggest taking something else. I'll show you. 1 capsule or is needed before or during meals. So if you have really compromised digestion, you could take that with every meal, unless it's a meat meal, and I would suggest taking something more along the lines of Assist Dairy and Protein, or straight up HCl, hydrochloric acid. This is a great one. This has, take a breath. I get all excited when I talk about this stuff. Yeah, this has a lot more lipase, so great lipase, I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. So it has like triple the amount of the fat digesting enzyme or the fat busting enzyme. And then of course it has lactase for dairy, and then it has almost 1,000 milligrams of HCl. That's quite high when you're first beginning for some people. That's why I like to supplement with HCl on its own, so I can get a smaller amount in, because I don't need much before I start feeling kind of that heat in my body. But this is a great one. It's so gentle. I love this one. Sometimes I do dairy, not often, but sometimes I do, and I always take one of these. It helps me not get acne. Sometimes when I do dairy, I get acne or skin issues. Probably because I shouldn't really be eating it yet. I'm not ready for it, but so this is a good one. Okay, so both digestive enzymes that Body Ecology carries. And then, let's see, I'll talk about Live Amend. This is my favorite. This is what I take still every day. I've gone in and out of liking this one, and I'll tell you why, because my liver is not very effective. How about that? I have a gene mutation. I have the MTHFR gene mutation, and so my liver just needs help all the time, like all the time. So, I mean, I do a lot of lemon water, I do the colonics, all of that, castor packs on my liver, and I take Live Amend. When I first started on the Body Ecology Diet, that is a mouthful. When I first started on the Body Ecology Diet in 2010, I was a single mom, no extra money, like nothing. I don't remember getting these when I first started. I didn't even know what my liver was when I first started. Like, it wasn't even on my radar. Okay, so now I know what my liver is, and I know how beneficial it is to stimulate your liver and get it going and help it to do its job, especially for somebody who has a compromised liver or detoxification system. This is for you. I found this to be too strong for me in the beginning. When I first started taking it, I don't remember when it was. It must have been maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. I started taking it. It says to take it 1 to 2 capsules with morning and evening meals to improve bowel elimination if you get constipated or diarrhea. Use up to 9 capsules daily. I've never done 9 capsules. I have taken about, I don't take more than one at a time. Still, I probably could do more, but I definitely take about 4 a day most days. When I first started them, I went ahead and I did the 2 capsules morning, 2 capsules evening. What happened was, see that line? That line right there. That's called the liver line. That's my understanding. That's the liver line. I used to have this used to be like, you can't really see it, which is great. I used to have it so deep. Like it was like a groove in the middle of my forehead when I first started cleansing and helping myself. So I was really backed up in my liver. I was backed up in so many directions, like emotionally, physically, mentally. I flow much better. I move, my circulation's better. I'm just more aware of my body. I've connected a lot of dots with my health, and so for me, when I first started, it was too strong. It was too potent. Okay, and so I backed off and I took 1 a day for a while. That's how strong it is. It has wasabi powder, sarsaparilla, artichoke extract, which is fabulous for liver support, and milk thistle. Almost all of us know milk thistle. You can take extra milk thistle. This only has 60 milligrams, so don't be shy. If you're already taking milk thistle, you can still take it. This is that's just a little tidbit. Do your own research, but so strong stuff. But now, years later, I can easily take. I just take 1. Now that I've done this video, I'm gonna take 2. I'm gonna start with taking 2 and see what happens. If I take too much, I get a groove. I don't know if I finished that, but I get like, this gets a little deeper, and I get these like irritated thing around my nose. It's kind of this red thing that pops up when my liver is getting overly stimulated. Not that it's a bad thing. I just don't want to put myself into a cleansing crisis right now. When do you ever have time for a cleansing crisis? Now I know what they are, and I've had them. I kind of like keep it at bay unless I'm consciously going into it and can have lots of time to rest and, not be so busy with what I'm doing. So that's a good liver support. Liver mend. All right. The last 2, and then I'm gonna stop because I try not to go over 15 minutes. The Bifidus Power Blend. This is great. I have written on here 2 hours before antibiotic or 4 hours after. I must have taken an antibiotic at some point. I had pneumonia years ago, and I was put on antibiotics, really strong one, and I made sure to take that during it. And so this is great for a general probiotic. If you're not sensitive to probiotics, if probiotics don't cause you issues like bloating, some people get bloating. So if you have SIBO, or if you know you have SIBO, there's a bunch of things that you can have that won't jive with a regular probiotic. Okay, but this is just your everyday probiotic. It has a variety and quite a bit of them. What do I want to say about this? You can take 3 capsules per day with or without meals. I would say I took about 4 for a while, 4 every day. This is not something I started with either when I first started. I don't think I started with any supplements other than I got the culture starter and the kefir starter, and I just made the traditional unsalted cultured foods. Okay, so if you're on the Body Ecology Diet, you know what I'm talking about. I have tons of recipes to begin with on my website. And that's how I did it, because this was just not affordable to me, and it was affordable to make my own probiotic food. So probiotic food is much more beneficial. I actually, I just saw today on social media, Kitty Martone. I think that's her. I'm not sure if that's how you say her last name, Martone, but she's known as the Healthy Gut Girl. And she posted about a study done on probiotics versus probiotic food. And there's so much more variety in probiotic food than there is in a capsule. That said, this is great for if you're traveling, if you don't want to make the foods yet, if you just want a regular probiotic, especially if you're taking antibiotics. If you have a child who won't eat probiotic food, you can dump that in their mouth. You open the capsule and just put it in their mouth and let them swallow some water. It's great for traveling. I take it traveling with me a lot. If you have a sinus infection, if you have anything going on in the mouth, just dump a capsule in your mouth right before you go to bed, and the bacteria will, like, these are live bacteria in here, they'll migrate up into your sinus cavity and in your mouth and just implant themselves. So it is great. It's great. If you can afford it, this is good. Okay, if you can't, go with the Culture Starter and the Kefir Starter at Body Ecology Diet. Okay, lastly, I have Just Thrive. This is a new product that Body Ecology now carries. They don't make this. This is a this is a different brand. I like it. It's okay. Again, I'm a cultured food fanatic, so I'm much more into eating unsalted cultured vegetables and hemp milk kefir and coconut pudding and, cultured butter and all of those foods than I am to take a capsule or a supplement form. This is great though. If you have SIBO, if you have a reaction to probiotic food and probiotic supplements, this is a great alternative because it's not really, it's called a probiotic, but it's more of a spore. So you also could get Megaspore, it's called. You can get Phage Complete, Phage Complete. And then this one is Just Thrive. It gets great reviews, and I know Body Ecology Diet doesn't typically put anything on their website for products that isn't up to par. So I did try it. This is my third bottle, so I gave it a good go. It's not my favorite, but we're also unique. So find what works for you. For some people, this works great. So I like to just have it and just show people. You can get this on the website at Body Ecology. Yeah, I'm not going to say much more about this. Gluten-free. They say it's gluten-free. It's funny. So I've got a couple more things, but I'm going to hold off on sharing those because it's more like shakes, like the protein shakes and the green powders, the fermented green powders and things. But I highly recommend the Body Ecology Diet products, and I've been taking them for, quite a while, and I recommend them all the time. So that's it, and I'll see how many I can hold. Ta-da! Oh, look, Beebles is even saying hi. What do you think, Beebles? He doesn't take anything. He doesn't take any of these things. Okay. May all bellies be happy. And check out my website if you want more in-depth review, but also go to bodyecologydiet.com because they have an awesome description under each one, and the ingredients are all right there. They break it all down for you, but feel free to ask questions or anything if you're unsure about any of them. Okay, see you guys later.